The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 458 pounds, Curtis the Virus and Mac Havoc. And their opponents, first, representing Chaos from Richmond, Virginia, weighing in at 222 pounds, Crazy Carnate! And from Charleston, South Carolina, weighing in at 254 pounds, Iron Man! here are your winners, Crazy Car Nate and Iron Man. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Nashville, Tennessee, Rude Riley. And her opponent, representing the Bad Girls, from Phoenix, Arizona, Haley Storm. Here is your winner, Haley Storm. The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall, making their way to the ring at a combined weight of 564 pounds. Ray Hernandez and the Beast, the Corporation. And from parts unknown, weighing in at 323 pounds, Elijah Butcher!
All right, we're in the booth now. And we got a tag team matchup here between Ray Hernandez, Beast Mode, better known as the Establishment, taking on Elijah Butcher and little Josh Moss. And you are correct, Josh is 5 foot of pure fury, Holmes. So do not adjust your TV screen. That is just the way Moss is. I even think the Leprechaun's taller than him, Holmes. And these guys, known as the Terror Squad, and I don't see Fat Joe anywhere, but welcome into the telecast. I'm Hector Hernandez alongside Johnny Baez, and we are live tonight. Where are we? We're in Florida. Pensacola, Florida, live and direct here. Halloween Havoc Arena for you guys. And now Elijah and Ray Hernandez going at it here. And oh man, that could be it right here for Ray Hernandez. But here comes the beast mode, Johnny. Well, welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. I had my microphone muted. Somebody muted it. That was not a mistake. That was actually on purpose, Holmes. April Fools. It's not even April yet. It's Halloween. Well, you said trick or treat, and well, I tricked you, Holmes. And now the two smaller of the two tag teams going at it, Ray Hernandez and Josh Moss. Now Ray Hernandez with a fisherman suplex, but nothing doing there. Trying to get a knife edge chop right here. Oh, look at this. Kill switch is engaged, and Ray might be out of it right here. Moss and Elijah looking at advance. 1, 2, and another kick out. Earlier we saw Haley Storm against Rudrita Blocker. And that was a #1 contenders matchup right there for the Intercontinental title. Then, of course, we saw the family take down Tech 9. So coming up later on tonight, we will have the finals of this mini tournament. It'll be the family versus the winner of this matchup here tonight, and stay tuned for that one. This Beast Mode looking to finish off Moss here. And Moss, oh my God, look at this. Exploder suplex right there by Moss. Barely even got off his feet right there. Now Moss in the corner, and big elbow connects right there. These two are going to lock horns. Here's Beast Mode now. Big boot to the face, and down goes Moss. Hook of the leg right here. Liza looking on. Not going to go for the interruption here. 1, 2, and went in there a little late right there, as he thought maybe Moss had enough. But the matchup does continue here on Thursday Night Riot. Big power slam right there by the Beast Mode, and here comes Elijah after a blind tag. Oh, look at this. He's going to choke him out right here. Oh, what a rope break right there. Good job by the referee looking at that, but watch out. Might be time for that F5. He has him up. What goes up must come down, and a big F5 right there. This could be it. 1, 2, but Ray Hernandez jumping in there to interrupt the count at 2.5, and now retreating as Elijah looking like the boogeyman here. Going right after Ray Hernandez, and now Beast Mode might be in trouble. Here comes a big boot, and that connects. And now going up. I thought he was going to go to the top rope, and Moss tripped him on the way over there. And we'll see. And double flapjack right there by Moss and Elijah. Kind of sideways if you ask me. And now Ray Hernandez with a blind tag of his own. Belly suplex right there. Or belly overhead suplex. Ray Hernandez going up top. Might be time to get a little frog splash coming at you, Holmes. And oh, damn, Moss moved out of the way. And now he's going to try to springboard his way over there. Clothesline does connect. Ray Hernandez probably didn't see him. And he might be going for that kill switch. Let's see. Kill switch is engaged. And down goes Ray. Hook of the leg, but here comes the beast mode. 1. And not even a 1 count. Then why the hell did you count to 1 then? Well, I figured there was going to be a 1 count and nothing doing. And now beast mode comes back to the outside. Here comes Ray Hernandez now with a right, and there's 1. There's the second one, and Ray Hernandez with a 3. Taco Deluxe here tonight. Hook of the leg right here. Let's see if it's enough. 1, and not enough. Well, we do want to give some shout-outs here tonight. Of course, TJ, our executive producer, watching in South Carolina. Big shout out to John and Moss, also South Carolinians, however you say it. And also to Wesley Figgs watching in the chat room, to Mike watching down in Massachusetts, and also who are we forgetting? Harry, if you're watching, hello. Of course, our good friend Jamar watching in Richmond, Virginia. Our friend Devontae Jones watching down in Azilla, the Big Thriller. Also to the O'Grady family watching up in Canada. Toronto's 1 win away from winning the World Series, Holmes. And look at this now, head scissor takedown on the big man Elijah. And Ray Hernandez now going to get the beast mode back in here. Let's see if the beast mode can come in here and finish off his counterpart. Oh, but Elijah able to withstand that one right there. And another tag in, and here comes Little Moss now. Oh, look at that big shot right there. Beast Mode has him up. Let's see. Oh, man. I don't know what the hell that was, but Moss is out, and Elijah just sticks his big old foot in there and just kicks poor man. And Moss wins it right there. I looked down because my iPad wasn't charging, and I look up and it's over. Well, Moss with an inside cradle, so that means that Moss and Elijah are going to advance to the finals tonight to take on the family. Oh my God, they just robbed it. Let me call 911. For what? Well, they just stole a victory from Ray Hernandez, my little brother, in the beast mode. Like if you never stolen a victory. The only difference is I don't get caught, Holmes. See the replays right here of this matchup, and what a matchup it was. Look at this big F5 right here on the beast mode. The biggest F5 that you've ever seen in your life. Might be called an F6 if you're asking me. Right here, the kill switch from Moss. Well, as long as there's no butt stuff, we're okay. And there's the inside cradle right there. Ray Hernandez caught him slipping 1, 2, and 3. And these guys will face a family later on tonight in a Halloween version of Thursday Night Riot. Elijah, Moss, the Terror Squad are your winners. We'll be right back with more right after this.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from North Korea, weighing in at 192 pounds, the Scorpion.
But here comes the Scorpion, ladies and gentlemen, making his way down to ringside, and he had a big matchup this past Saturday with Shang Mi. You know what, Johnny, I hate to do this to you, but you might have to be going to the list of drugs because you're slurring your words. You have memory loss. I mean, you have your damn notes in front of you. What kind of analyst are you? Been a rough day, okay? Rough day at the office. I bet you it has. Tiffany's been riding that ass all day long. I've heard you on the phone with her arguing. Isn't tomorrow like her Valentine's Day? What do you mean by that? Well, she's a witch, ain't she? Oh, will you stop before I leave? Well, I talked to the GM, and he said if you leave, you don't get paid. So either you sit your butt down and keep this machine rolling, or you can go without pay. And he said that I'll get your paycheck. Oh, no, don't even think about that. Here comes the former World Heavyweight Champion, El Guapo Chuck.
And his opponent represents...
We ain't too happy, I'll tell you that much.
From Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 226 pounds, El Chuck.
El Guapo Chuck had a bad falling out this past Saturday with Lenny Love. Lost his title after getting sprayed in the face not once, not twice, but 3 times. And, well, GM Thorne is not happy about that one bit, Holmes. And, well, I spoke to El Guapo Chuck today in a meeting, and he said that he has a plan for Lenny Love when they go at it at Wargames. And in El Guapo Chuck, we trust because, you know, he's always got a game plan, Holmes. El Guapo Chuck might be upset, but he's feeling himself tonight as all the women here in Pensacola, Florida, going absolutely crazy for the most handsomest man in all of Thursday nights. Well, it looks like he's doing the salsa there. And now we get ready as Scorpion looking on, and of course there's El Guapo Chuck. And well, we welcome everybody in here tonight, and we already gave a shout out to Mike, and we'll give another one to Michelangelo watching down in Massachusetts. So now they're tied up right there against the ropes, and Shelly's going to get in there and get them out of it. And oh, look at this now. El Guapo Chuck looking to fight. Oh, and a suicide Hurricane Rana. My goodness, what a move right there. What do you expect, Les? The crowd here in Pensacola saying this is awesome, and this is awesome. This is a good matchup right there by GM Thorne. And before you start saying that I'm kissing ass, I'm not. I'm just stating facts tonight there, Johnny boy. And there's Shelly again, going to separate the two against the ring ropes again. This time no cheap shot from El Guapo Chuck. And now let's see, power bomb, but able to get out of it is the Scorpion. And now the kicks, the educated feet there from the Scorpion. And oh, look at this now, going into the ring ropes. Oh, and a big drop kick right there to the corner. And well, look at the leg right here. Let's see one. And a kick out at 1. And the matchup does continue here. And Irish whip and a kick right to the midsection. Armbar now. And a quick rope break as Scorpion was in the ropes right there. And well, both of these men upset after those big losses, and tonight looking to bounce back in a big way. And drop kick to the outside, and El Guapo Chuck not letting Scorpion get back to his vertical base. He keeps coming with the hits. Well, I really hope that Lenny Love is watching, because, well, not all that voodoo and everything that he's doing is going to stop El Guapo Chuck from taking his head off just like this. Pele kick right there from El Guapo Chuck. The athleticism from this young man. 1, 2, and a kick out. Matchup does continue right here on Thursday Night Riot, and we do have a couple of more big matches here later on tonight, like Dean Lashley taking on Big Bad Bishop Brown coming up next in a Falls Count Anywhere matchup for the Riot Championship. Then later on tonight, we do have that final, the Family versus the Terror Squad, and then the main event tonight, we do have that rematch, Sean Casey versus Cam Finley, the Blueprint, for that All-International Championship. So don't go nowhere. Don't adjust your TV screens. We are here for the long haul. Thursday Night Riot, live on YouTube TV. And now playing a little cat and mouse, and the Scorpion now trying to sneak up to the top rope. Looks right at El Guapo Chuck, and El Guapo Chuck trying to take him off right there. And he gets poked right in the face, and a crossbody connects from the Scorpion. So Scorpion's trying to get some offense going here. Now picks him up. And, oh, look at this big suplex right here from the Scorpion. Turns him inside out. And now let's see. Going for the cover is the Scorpion on the El Guapo Chuck. 1, 2, and a kick out. Look at the leg right here. 1, 2, and the kick out again. And a big clothesline over the top rope right here. And they go back to the outside. Not a Riot Rules matchup here tonight, but the matchup does continue. Big shot to the chest right here. And oh, look at that leg shaking right here. And El Guapo Chuck with an Irish whip, and El Guapo Chuck with sweet Guapo music takes down the Scorpion. And El Guapo Chuck doing his thing tonight. Well, avenge that loss that he had this past Saturday at Tribulation. And it's got to put a smile on GM Thorne's eyes, I would believe. Well, you got that right. Not only that, but able to put a frown on Lenny Love's face. So it's a win-win here tonight for El Guapo Chuck. And you hear the music playing. It's about to drive the women here tonight wild. 1, 2, and 3. El Guapo Chuck. Here it is right here. The sweet Guapo music. Good night, Irene. 1, 2, and 3. El Guapo Chuck, the most Guapo of Thursday nights, is your winner, Holmes.
The following contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match and is for the Rated R Hardcore Championship.
All right, we get ready for the Riot Championship as you heard the announcement, Hector. You're right, and here he comes. Mr. Thursday Night himself, the one, the only, the man that we call the Omega, Dean Lashley. And a big shout out going out to Devontae Jones here tonight. He is about 10 days away before he goes down to Mexico, to Chingazo Fest, where his buddy Devontae Jones will be throwing down in Mexico, looking for that big TKO victory, ladies and gentlemen. And everybody in WFA does support you, amigo. And this man right here, Mr. Thursday Night, Dean Lashley, ready to put it down and take back what's rightfully his. The championship that he covets so much, the Riot Championship. You're right about that, Holmes. And tonight, it's going down like 4 flat tires, Holmes. I guarantee you that. When this man is involved in that Riot Championship, nothing is sacred, Holmes. And now we get ready as this man right here, the current defending Riot champion who took down Josh Moss this past Saturday, ready for his first title defense. Ladies and gentlemen, from Dallas, Texas, the one, the only, Big Bad Bishop Brown. And this man always setting the tone here on Thursday nights, and tonight is no different. He's going to look for that favorite song of his, the Texas Tornado. And he said, be ready to sing it, Hector, because tonight we are putting down the Omega, and we are going to sing that song. Well, a lot of confidence coming into this matchup. And that's the way you got to be if you're a champion. All right, we're going to show you the graphic on your screen, the Riot Championship. Now we're going down to Alicia Taylor standing by at ringside.
Introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 257 pounds, Dean the Omega Lashley. And his opponent from Dallas, Texas, weighing in at 258 pounds, the Rated R Hardcore Champion, the Superstar, Big Bad Bishop Brown.
There's Big Bad Bishop Brown ready to go here tonight. The crowd cheering on. And look at the roar for Dean Lashley as well. 2 big stars here in this matchup, Hector. Yeah, I don't even know who to pick on this one, but I don't even know. I was going to say I got to go for one, but I can't do it. I got to stay neutral here. But according to Lucha odds, there is a 2-to-1 favorite in favor of Dean Lashley here tonight. So let's get it on. Enough talking. There's Dean Lashley, the Omega, Mr. Thursday Night, and there's Big Bad Bishop Brown. In the words of Mills Lane, let's get it on. All right, no countouts, no disqualification, false count anywhere in the arena. Everything is legal except for one thing, and that is butt stuff, Holmes, and thanks for the layup. Alley-oop, whatever you want to call it. And now Bishop Brown has Dean Lashley down for the moment, and stomping away at the chest now, and now a shoulder tackle to the outside, and now he's going to jump off, and let's see. Oh, and a big fist right to the face right there, kind of shades of the King of Memphis, Jerry Lawler right there. The hook of the leg, one, and a kick out quickly as Shelley kind of took her time getting over the barricade right there, coming back this way. So don't know what to expect in these type of matches. False count anywhere. There's all kinds of weapons down the ring and everywhere in the arena. Big Bad Bishop Brown excited that he took down Moss this past Saturday, and you know, we spoke to him post pay-per-view, and he said he was ecstatic about being able to defend the Riot Championship every week. You know, he's had a storied story here in WFA. He started off with a collection box for the Dark Ministry, and then he came out of the clutches of Lenny Love, became his own man, and became World Heavyweight Champion for a lot of months. And his name was came to life, as you will. He how do you say it? I know what you're saying, Holmes. And he became a legit contender after winning that championship. And you know, he's done a lot of things in this federation since. And you know, some people say that he lost a step or two since losing that championship. But if you ask me, Holmes, the best thing he could have ever done was get rid of Chad Cattleman as his manager. Well, not only that, but he had Andrea, you know, turn her back on him. And you're right. I mean, ever since Chad kind of left the picture, he's been on his own trying to reinvent himself. And it's paying dividends. I mean, you hate to say that about Chad. He's an awesome dude, but he just wasn't, he was just in the way of his success, it seems. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. And you know, and ever since Chad went to Thursday nights, Tuesday nights, going as a cover right here after getting thrown to that post, one, and a kick out. You know, he went on his way to Tuesday nights, and that was that. Oh, look at this. Omega Effect connects right there in a roll-up. Hook of the leg for the title. One, and a kick out at one. And enough talk about Chad Cattleman, you know, Bishop Brown doing what Bishop Brown does, and that's show up and whoop ass, and that's what he's trying to do tonight against this man, Dean Lashley, but it's very hard to do. I agree with you on that one. And now Dean Lashley again coming from behind and might be looking one-winged angel. No, he's going to hit him with another Omega Effect right there, and another hook of the leg for the title. 1, 2, and 3, and Dean Lashley has done it, and he wins back the Riot Championship, ladies and gentlemen. He tried it a couple of weeks ago against Moss, couldn't do it, and tonight defeats Bishop Brown. See the replay right there, these two men going at it everywhere, well, not everywhere, but here at ringside. And right here, the Omega Effect, I don't know if this is the first one or the second one, but that Omega Effect is just something else. And it wasn't, that was the first one. And here's the second one right here. We all thought it was going to be, that's when he set it up right there, drop kick to the chest. And then right here, where he set it up, we all thought it was going to be a one-winged angel. I actually thought it was going to be one of those, well, actually, yeah, I thought it was going to be that too. And then right here, he just flips him right into it. 1, 2, and 3, and Mr. Thursday Night is Mr. Thursday Night again, the new Riot Champion, Holmes.
Rated
Could this be an omen for Devontae Jones going into Mexico in 10 days, Holmes? I don't know, but the block is hot, and Dean Omega Lashley is your winner. We'll be right back with the tag team finals right after this. We just saw these entrances earlier, so we're going to skip them to get to this matchup, and I forgot to turn the entrance off earlier. So, tag team title, number one contendership for the tag team titles. You see Crazy Carnage and Elijah Butcher. Terror Squad versus the Family. We saw both teams successful earlier on tonight, and GM Thorne has made a little tournament here, and the first time in a long time that we've had 3 tag team matches in one episode of Riot, and it's all right. We don't really make it a habit, and it's all right to do it every once in a while. So here we are, big card tonight for GM Thorne, and of course, big shout out to TJ because he's helped kind of elevate this Riot program since taking over as GM. So executive producer TJ Brommel, good work, sir. Congratulations on successful programming, directing, and all that good stuff. And big shout out also to John watching in South Carolina, and also big shout out to Crazy Carnage, Jamar Chambers watching down in Richmond, Virginia. Josh Moss also South Carolina. And then of course, shout out to Matt watching down in St. Louis. Shout out to Bhakti watching. Shout out to Piper if you're watching. Shout out to our friend Lucio down in Florida. I know you've been dealing with a lot, buddy, and we're here for you. And we are ready to crown a new number one contender as Azrael suffered a kind of head trauma, and he'll be out for a little while. And so these guys let those tag team title rematch clause go right there, and GM Thorne said that we need number one contender. So tonight we are here, and there's Moss now. Look at this. Fatal way. Elijah gets a tag in against Crazy Carnage, and now backs him into the corner, and an overhead suplex by this man. And now, look at this now. With a choke right there. Kind of looks like the DOG. Made famous by the Iron Man. Of course, Crazy Carnage and Iron Man, both a couple of Hall of Famers in their own right. Now a tag into the Iron Man, and he comes in like a heat-seeking missile, kind of like the Iron Man from the movies. And Iron Man going after Moss now. And a big Iron Man punch right there. And bouncing his head on the mat right there. Hook of the leg one. And a hook. Well, not a hook, but a kick out right there by Moss. And, well, these two teams right here, I mean, I don't know how much energy they have because, I mean, I think Iron Man and Carnage have a little bit more left in the tank because they kind of took care of Tech 9 kind of quickly, if you ask me, Hector. Yeah, I mean, when it came to picking the straws, I think that the two Hall of Famers, the family, they got the best of these two guys, Mac Browser and Computer Boy, what's his name, Cyborg Jones, Cyrus the Virus. And, you know, this other matchup was kind of tough. I mean, Moss and Elijah having to go against the Beast Mode and Ray Hernandez. And, I mean, Ray Hernandez is little in stature. And, you know, and it kind of seemed like kind of a mirror of two tag teams going at it, but different styles. And you know, to me, I think that was a harder situation because Beast Mode, I mean, he's just a beast of a man. Then you got little Ray Hernandez, who's little, but he has a heart of a lion. But right now, look at this. Iron Man going a little old school right here. Ironboard neck breaker vintage. Iron Man right here for the victory, but Moss comes in here and kicks him right in the shin. And now Carnage is laughing at Moss, and he wants to tag in, and he's going to come in here now. And he's going to go after Elijah. And tell you what, man, these two guys right here, the family, man, I mean, you talk about a history, a legacy of two men that have done it all in this business, you know, and it's just so crazy because back then it was Carnage, Iron Man, and Kenny Logan, known as a family. And oh, look at this, and that five coming for Crazy Carnage, and he's down, Holmes. And hook of the leg right here. You know, and I remember that you and me weren't even on the call yet. We were still in the D-Leagues, and Brian Long and our current GM from Tuesday nights, J.K. Smith, were on the call. And just remembering all of the great times that the family had in Dastardly and everything. But to continue the direction of the family with these two men trying to make history, trying to become tag team champions, Holmes. I mean, it's just levels above everything else, Holmes. And I really hope that we get the showdown between the family and the new G2G 2.0 Goons to Gods, Holmes. That is going to be a massive showdown when that one happens. And a hook of the leg right here, one. You know, and I heard that the two GMs are brewing something up, Holmes. I don't know how true it is. I don't know what to expect at Wargames, but there's some ideas that maybe the tag teams aren't going to like. Maybe they will. But I do tell you this, it is going to be wild, Holmes, when it's all said and done. Moss back in right here against Iron Man. Yeah, I got sidetracked. I was texting the new Riot champion on the phone right there. Kind of looked away from the screen, so I apologize, guys. But now Iron Man going for the ride right here, and I don't know if Moss just ran out of endurance right there and just let him down. But Elijah Butcher coming back in here now with a tag in. Oh, look at this. Maybe he was going for his version of the 4-foot choke slam, Holmes. Oh, and an ironboard neckbreaker. He walked the ropes right there looking like a Skywalker. Skywalking on them haters. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2, Holmes. Well, Hector, you sure doing a lot of music. Yeah, I really do, Holmes. You know me. I always stay on top of everything. And then tonight's kind of like karaoke Thursday, you know, and we sing a lot here. And now the Iron Man smacking the hell out of Elijah. And now look at this, fall away slam. Shades of the bad guy Razor Ramon Holmes. And now tagging to Moss and to Crazy Carnage. And now let's see. Carnage now, shoulder breaker right there. And now going after Elijah. I don't think he saw that Elijah got the tag into Moss and went after him. And I think the referee told him that Moss was a legal man. So here we go. And Moss now, I don't know how much endurance these guys have. And oh, look at that sling blade right there by Moss. And he's looking for a kill switch right here. If he hits this one, this could be it right here. Kill switch, and it's engaged. And oh, Carnage is busted wide open right there. Look at the leg right here to advance 1, 2, and well, Iron Man gets in there to break it up and kind of smacks around Moss right there, try to get him from behind. Oh, look at this now. Has him in a Hell's Gate right here. Carnage not looking good right here. Is he going to tap? And he does. My goodness, Moss with an upset again. And Moss and Elijah are now the #1 contenders for the Tag Team Championships, Holmes. I cannot believe this. Moss is just unstoppable lately, Holmes. He had a hiccup a Saturday night and now takes down Carnage. What the hell's going on, Holmes? Well, if you ask me, I think he's mad about not making it to the Hall of Fame, and now he's taking it personal this year as a personal vendetta, going after everybody in the locker room. Don't give him more ideas, Holmes, because we'll send his ass back to the galaxy of wrestling or wherever the hell he came from. Him and the rest of the Asgardians. And I thought it was going to be it right there with that Iron Board neck breaker. And then right here, Elijah had up Carnage for that big F5, and he just put him down like an IHOP pancake, Holmes, which that sounds lovely after this, because there's no Waffle House here that I saw on the map. Well, it'd probably be a lot safer. What is that supposed to mean, Holmes? You don't want to eat in the hood? You too good for the hood or what? I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that I want IHOP. No, that's not what you said, Holmes, but I'll just leave it at that and see if we can watch this replay right here. Quit your yapping. And right here, that sling blade was what did it. And then right here, got him dazed and confused, busted him wide open, but I think Carnage landed on his head, and that's what caused him to tap out right here. He had a lot of pain in that neck after that deadly kill switch. And Elijah and Moss, the Terror Squad, are your winners and will face Goons to Gods at a future date for the Tag Team Championships. Don't go nowhere. The main event coming up next.
The following contest is a no-holds-barred match and is for the All-Star International Championship.
All right, it's main event time here on Thursday Night Riot, Holmes, and well, here comes Sean Casey, the mall rat, making his way down to the ring, and with tonight looking to take back what he says is his, and that's the All-International Championship. And this man right here, ready for action, ready to go, and, you know, he invoked his rematch clause pretty quickly, and, you know, Sean Casey held that championship for a very, very long time. You know, and I don't know what's coming up next, but you know that this is going to be a great main event. Well, Sean Casey at ringside, and we get ready. as the new All-International Champion makes his way down. All right, here he comes. The blueprint of Thursday Night Riot. The new All-International Champion, Holmes. The one, the only, Cam Finley. And coming out with his manager, Theodore Reed. Yeah, you damn right he is. And he's coming down here, Holmes, and he means business. You know, this man was a long-time Dynasty champion for the Tuesday night brand. Got drafted here, the #1 pick, to Thursday nights within good reason. Brought Theodore Reed with him. And tonight we give 2 big shout-outs. Well, let's do 3 big shout-outs. One of them going out to little Odin O'Grady. Big shout out to you, little man, little champion of ours. Big shout out going out to Wesley Fix out in Chicago, and a big shout out going out to Sean watching in Canada, Holmes, and the rest of the WFA family watching, whether you're at home, whether you're at work, whether you're watching the replay. Maybe you're in the studio, Mills, doing beats, who knows. But tonight, there's a graphic on your screen, the All-International Championship. Let's go down to ringside. We are ready.
Introducing the challenger from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 186 pounds, Sean Casey. And his opponent from Springfield, Illinois, weighing in at 320 pounds, the All-Star International Champion, the Blueprint.
Cam's going to give the championship to the referee. Referee's going to walk it over to Sean Casey, who already knows what it looks like, Hector. Yeah, he does, but it's just tradition, Holmes. That's what we're all about here on Thursday nights. It's tradition. We have everything down, ready to go, and well, we're ready. In the words of Mills Lane, let's get it on. The All-International Championship on the line. No disqualification, don't count. That's the only way you can win is inside that squared circle, Holmes. Johnny Baez and Hector Hernandez at ringside here live from Pensacola, Florida, live on YouTube TV. And big shot to the face right there from Sean Casey. And now Sean Casey getting out of that right there, trying to keep himself at bay. And Sean Casey bringing it to this man early on in this matchup. And that's just the urgency of this man, trying to get things squared away into his corner, trying to get things going, trying just any way possible to keep Cam Finley down. But Cam Finley, when that man awakes, when you awake that sleeping monster, you better be ready, because this man right here, when he's a champion, it is very hard to get that title off of him, Holmes. You're right about that. I saw that firsthand. Well, I believe we both saw it because you were on Tuesday nights, and of course I was commentary there with the OG. Yeah, you were, Holmes, and now you're here with me. And now Cam. Oh, look at this. Anaconda Vice coming. Has it locked in, Holmes, and Cam Finley is not going to give up. He's hitting him in the back of the neck right there with punches and knees. And oh, look at Theodore Reed throwing that bat right there already. And now look at this. Might be going for the blueprint, and that connect right there. Blueprint for success. But he's not going for the cover yet. And look at Theodore Reed telling him to get the baseball bat and hit him with it. But Sean Casey got up, knocked it out of the hands of Cam, and now Cam's going to go to the outside, look for something else. Maybe he didn't like the baseball bat. Oh, there's a shovel. looking to bury Sean Casey here tonight. And here's the stipulation. If Sean Casey loses tonight, then he's done. We're going to need a new #1 contender for that All-International Championship. Oh, an even flow on that shovel head right there. And now, hook of the leg right here. 1, 2, and 3. And Sean Casey did it. An even flow on the shovel head, and it knocked out Cam Finley. So we'll have to wait on the ruling on GM Thorne to see when the rubber match is going to be. But my God, Sean Casey with an upset of the night with an even flow on top of that shovel head right there. You see the replay right there. And we have a new All-International Champion, so that means we're going to have the trifecta, the final dance between these two men. He was out cold. I can't believe this. 1, 2, and 3. Sean Casey gets the All-International Championship back home. For Johnny Bias, I am Hector Hernandez saying good night from Pensacola, Florida. This has been a presentation of WFA Thursday Night Riot. Thank you to TJ. Thank you to DJ Tiny. We'll see you next week here for more.